What's up YouTube? Ryan with the MXG channel here, and I had an opportunity to make a quick video that will hopefully clarify some questions I get pretty often around the KTM SX E5s. People ask me, hey Ryan, we know that these bikes have two different body positions. You can lower the subframe, you can lower the seat and the tank and the shock and get two different heights out of the bike in its stock form without doing anything else. And they asked me, well, what's the difference in that? And I've never measured it before, so I don't know. I would usually say, I think it's around an inch, you know, it's a good bit, you know, what do you say? Well, today I have Weston's bike here. Yes, it's muddy. My pressure washer broke. I'm supposed to have a new one delivered in 2 days. So this is the SX E5 2023 model in its lowered body position. Nothing else, no internal suspension lowering. Over here we have a brand new gas MC E5, and this is completely brand new in its upper body position. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a measuring tape and I'm gonna measure both of these from the middle of their seat right above the foot pegs. We're gonna see what the difference is, and then I'm actually gonna take this suspension off this bike and I'm gonna put the internal lowering kit in. And when I install that, then we're gonna take another measurement and I'm gonna be able to put all three measurements for you guys on the screen here. So hope you can send this to your friends, use it as reference, whatever. Hopefully answer these questions more exact than I've been able to in the past. All right, Mason's got the camera. I'm gonna measure these bikes. Ow, try not to cut my finger. I'm gonna measure right at the back of the foot peg and the center of the seat right above the foot peg with this somewhat flat damping rod. So we're at about 26 1/4. Make sure the shock is in its rested position. Both these bikes are really, really close to standing straight up. And we're at about 26 1/4 on that seat. Over here, do the same thing on this KTM. And we're at about 24 1/4. Make sure that shock is settled. About 24 1/4. So just by changing the plastic seat, shock, tank configuration on this bike and the subframe from the upper hole to the lower hole, you're going to gain about 2 inches in seat height. So that's substantial. If you've got a kid, and the bikes come in the high stance, so if they sit on it and in the showroom and it seems a little tall, I definitely recommend before you go out and buy that lowering kit, just put them in the lower position. It takes 5-10 minutes, and you may not even need that lowering kit. So now let's put the lowering kit in the gas and see how much lower we can get this seat height. One more time, 24 1/2, 24 1/4, 26 1/4. All right guys, we now have the gas MC E5 lowered. It's an internal suspension lower, which basically takes most of the travel out of the shock via a spacer, and then you put shorter damping rods in the forks. We've also lowered the body. So this gas is the shortest possible setup you can have with these electric 50s. Let's see where we're at. We're about 22 1/2 inches, guys. So we get another 2 inches. So to clarify this, to clear it all up, the lowest setup on the E5s with the body and suspension, center of the seat, right over the pegs, is going to be at 22 1/2 inches. Without the internal suspension lowering on, which would be that bike's in the lower body setup, but has no suspension lowering, you're going to be at 24 1/2 inches. And then if you put the body in the upper position, you're going to be at 26 1/2 inches. So that just shows you can grab one of these bikes, and a kid could really be able to ride this bike for 4 or 5 years possibly. So really cool options KTM gives us with these machines. I will leave a link down below. It'll be the first link to AOMC. You can go there, just type in SX E-5 lowering kit. It'll come right up, and you can grab the lowering kit. If you want to send it to me, I can install it for $100. Or if not, your local suspension guy can do the same. Or if you want to attempt the job yourself, I've got how-to videos on this channel. Feel free to look it up. Thanks for watching. Ryan with the MXG channel. See you in the next one.